I'm glad you're here with me as I continue to read the Bible using the New Heart English Bible Translation. In this episode, I read Revelation chapter 13. Welcome to God's Adopted. Do you want clarity of God's will? Do you want to hear His calling for you in this season of life? I'm Victor. For years, I felt like maybe I was growing in religion instead of relationship with God. I'd always dreamed of doing and teaching things Jesus said His disciples would be doing and teaching. But over time, I just settled by thinking being a good Christian was enough. In my heart, I always knew that there must be more, though. Then one day, I found practical biblical training to help me live out God's call in my life. My prayer is that this podcast can help you in your calling so you can experience Jesus working in your life more and more through the reading of Scripture and biblical training. Join me and let's grow and learn with His help today. Chapter 13. And I saw a beast coming out of the sea, having 10 horns and 7 heads. On his horns were 10 crowns, and on his heads blasphemous names. The beast which I saw was like a leopard, and his feet were like those of a bear, and his mouth like the mouth of a lion. The serpent gave him his power, his throne, and great authority. One of his heads looked like it had been wounded fatally. His fatal wound was healed, and the whole earth was amazed and followed the beast. They worshipped the serpent because he gave his authority to the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast? Who is able to make war with him?" A mouth was given to him, speaking proud words and blasphemies. There was given to him authority to act for 42 months. He opened his mouth for blasphemies against God, to blaspheme His name and His dwelling, those who dwell in heaven. It was given to him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. Authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation was given to him. All who dwell on the earth will worship him, everyone whose name has not been written from the foundation of the world in the book of life of the Lamb who has been killed. If anyone has an ear, let him hear. If anyone is to go into captivity, he will go into captivity. If anyone is to be killed with the sword, he must be killed with the sword. Here is the endurance and the faith of the saints. I saw another beast coming up out of the earth. He had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spoke like a serpent. He exercises all the authority of the first beast in his presence. He makes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose fatal wound was healed. He performs great signs, even making fire come down out of heaven to the earth in the sight of people. He deceives those who dwell on the earth because of the signs he was granted to do in front of the beast, saying to those who dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, who had been wounded by the sword and yet lived. It was given to him to give breath to it, to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast could both speak and cause those who would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. He causes all, the small and the great, the rich and the poor, and the free and the slave, to be given a mark on the right hand or on their forehead, and that no one could be able to buy or to sell unless he has that mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. He who has understanding, let him calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who it might bless? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcast. It's super encouraging to know this podcast is helping you. Okay, time to go and do as the Lord leads in the rest of the day. I'll meet you back on Tuesdays and Thursdays for more episodes. Blessings to you.